In this video, we will show you how you can use the Open Liberty tools for IntelliJ extension to develop your applications with Open Liberty development mode. Liberty Dev Mode allows you to develop your applications through the command line by providing hot reload and deployment. Here you will see how this optional IntelliJ extension makes it even easier to develop your applications. In the IntelliJ Marketplace, search for Open Liberty tools to install the extension. Let's start by ensuring that our pom.xml has the latest version of the Liberty Maven plugin. Upon refresh of the Liberty Dev dashboard, you can see that our project has appeared, along with a drop-down of all the possible tasks we can execute. Let's start Dev mode. This is a simple sample application that shows you your system properties. We can see that our application is up and running. Now let's start making some changes. First, let's add a new feature to our server.xml file. You can see in the terminal prompt that the application has now installed the new MP Health feature. You can check this by accessing the /health endpoint. Now let's start adding some source file changes. Here we are adding two new health check classes. Notice that upon every change, our application is recompiled. We can see that our changes have been picked up at the health endpoint. We can also make other changes to our application, such as changing our index.html file. Here you will see it is picked up dynamically. Next, let's run some tests on our project. You can see the run test command on the Liberty Dev dashboard. When we select it, you can see our tests are run in the command prompt. We can also view integration and unit test reports for our Liberty Maven projects. Let's add a new test. When we run tests again, you will see that our new test is picked up. This is also reflected in our integration test report. Another option on the Liberty Dev dashboard is the Start with 3 ellipses. This is a custom start option that allows you to enter custom parameters. In this case, we will enter hot testing parameters. This means that upon every source file change, our application will rerun all of its tests. Let's try making a change. You can see that upon a save, the tests are rerun. If we look at the integration test report, you will see that we now have a failing test case. Changing the source code back results in a passing test case. We can also attach the IntelliJ debugger to our Open Liberty application. Select Debug, Edit Configurations, New, Remote Debug. Ensure that your remote debug is attached to port 7777. This is the default Open Liberty debugging port. Let's add a breakpoint into our source code. Now, when we try to access our health endpoint, you will see that we hit our breakpoint. You can use this as a normal debugger to step through your code. The Open Liberty Tools IntelliJ extension also offers Gradle support. Ensure you have the latest Liberty Gradle plugin specified in your build.gradle file, and you can use the commands the same way as with Maven. Here we are starting Liberty Dev mode on a Gradle project. With Gradle, we can also view our test reports. As you can see, the Open Liberty tools for IntelliJ extension offer seamless integration for working with your Open Liberty applications in IntelliJ. For more information, visit openliberty.io.